Hey guys, Roughing 3 here. Let's hit it.
Offenders, hearts be stained.
Nice try. Slow. Toggle, kill! Now Toggle! Nice try. Nice try.
Repent.
Toggle, kill! Now Toggle! Toggle, kill! Nice try. Nice try. Toggle, kill! Fire and flame! That's better.
Such foul attaint may not be sublimed through gainstanding. Only with heads hung low is penance paid. O wretched mortals incapable even of contrition, in fitting season shall we reap our harvest. Know your insignificance. Repent.
Too slow. Odin, too slow. Now Toggle! All yours, Toggle! Now Toggle! Nice try. Toggle, kill! That's better. Nice try.
gifted this chance. And still you would raise your hand against the Lord.
What now? The darkness bends. He means to end us. It wouldn't be the first time. But let's make it his last.
Your fate is inexorable. Surrender the vessel unto the darkness. Surrender it unto us. Kneel before us. Prostrate yourselves.
Nice try. All yours, Torgal. Now, Torgal! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal. Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Nice try. Now, Torgal!
Last. At last, for countless generations have we awaited this moment. Your struggles have made you strong, yet your soul remains heavy with sin. Absolution is nigh. repent, and all shall be forgiven.
Tell me, Clive, how many lives have you saved since taking my name?
Fewer than we have ruined. Wherever we go, we leave a sea of tears in our wake.
These are the wages of your will, son.
What good are our choices when all they ever bring, all they will ever bring, is death?
There's no atoning, Clive. No matter how hard you try.
So why not leave it all behind?
Leave it all behind.
Clive!
Please, won't somebody save me? Won't anybody love me?
I yearn, yet still she is not mine. Have I not given enough?
From will is born desire, and it is this which consumes you, rendering you incomplete.
Do you not see how the world bends and warps under the weight of your hungering hearts? What if it could all just go away? Just go away.
Clive! None of this is real. Wake up. It's time to go home, Clive.
Clive.
That's right. You're my brother.
Brother.
Come. Remember who you are.
Clive.
Once more, lest you forget.
My name is Clive. Clive Rossfield. Look, Ultima.
Even here, the light of the vessel's will cannot be quenched. And the Phoenix, his trespass should not have been possible. Not possible unless he has been with Muthos all along. The mark of the Phoenix, emblazoned upon his heart, made manifest by the power of will alone. The power of creation. Can it be? Are their wills truly so potent?
Are you still talking?
This is no mere evolution, it is deviation. And herefrom does Logos rise.
Damn it, Clive. Wake up.
That hurt.
Sorry to wake you, but I think it may be time to leave. This place.
Once again does my creation stray from the path laid before it. Steeped in conceit, you fancy yourself a god. You embrace Logos. But we will put an end to this hubris.
What are you talking about?
In the halls of origin does our true power quicken. And there shall you be made complete. Soon, Muthos, soon you will discover how little you know of suffering. And so the crystals are no more. Yet in their silence, a new song rings. Its chorus building, a crescendo as it enters its final movement. stirring those long aslumber to waking, and back to their origin.
Bloody crystal's cracked. So where the hell are they? Oh, fuck me.
Is that ether?
What in good Grieger's name is going on?
This is wrong.
Are we back?
Clive! Joshua!
Jill! Is everyone all right?
We're fine. What happened?
Too much to explain here. Mate! We're leaving! Now! Everyone, fall back to the ship! I will be with you anon. Thank you.
I need to tell everyone what happened at Drake's Spine. And I'm going to need Otto's help.
Did you know that it was I who convinced His Imperial Highness to join you in stone here? All right, it may be that he was of a mind to do so already, but it was I who told him where you'd be.
Origin, he called it. But the origin of what? so many. Ruined thousands of lives. I did not deserve to be saved. But save me, you and your brother did. Your uncle, too, forgave me my sins. Offered me a chance at redemption. Yours is a fine family, Ifrit. Cherish it.
Yep. So, will it be? That it? Fine. So what do I owe the honor? Not saying Fornian, do you? Not bad, if I do say so myself. Not my best work, but it'll do. That it? Fine.
I will not forget this kindness, my lord. I shall go to Eastport, but as soon as the rebuilding work is complete...
Tell Mon and Maid, thanks again for helping get the dungeon in order. Had you not rode gallantly to our rescue, I reckon poor Owain and Ben Lot would still be stuck stealing Bill Blightwater over a bonner. There's always room for improvement, though, so don't get your knickers in a knot. Should I come and knocking at your chamber door looking for more spirits and ash and whatnot? A new life, while the going was slow, and now I felt the occasion running with some straggling orc. I saw Ada back safe to the Shadow Coast where Mid and was kindly waiting with the Enterprise. On her voyage home, I'd like to think the poor lass opened up a little, telling us about her life and the life she wants for her baby. But I suppose it's up to us now to make certain the little one gets it.
Enthroned in sable skies, chaos in walls. From diverse hands a dawn is spun in crimson sin unfurls.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so. Come again. I may have more for you.
Still alive, I see. Something tells me that I saw on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
It's a long story. One that I'd rather only tell once.
Right. All hands on deck, then.
Is this everyone? As I'm sure you've all guessed, the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima. He called it Origin. Though the significance of that name is as yet unclear.
What does it matter what it's called? Its emergence tore Twinside asunder, and wiped my homeland from the map.
Mention of the Dominion spires can be found in the oldest of Valisthean records. But to the best of my knowledge, none provide any hint as to their true nature. That they would prove the horns of some slumbering demon. Well...
The Dominion's demise was at least quick. Elsewhere, the Republican army cannot hope to contain the chaos engulfing Randalar. Canva is in flames, and the Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the Cursebreakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here and across the realm grow sicker with every passing day.
Could it be that this new Mother Crystal is like the others? That it draws upon the land's ether? It certainly looked that way from stone here.
If that were true, it would explain the hastening spread of the Blight since the crystal's appearance. Would it not?
And as the land's ether slowly rises to the surface, it pools, corrupting all who cannot channel its energies. Archaea above, ether floods below, and in the middle, here we languish, hopelessly entrapped.
It's all right. When we faced him at Stone here, Ultima told us his true power quickens in the halls of Origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we gonna manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all benefit from some time to clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that right, Clive?
Right. That's right.
Well, go on then. Bugger off. Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you. Joshua seemed upset.
Unless you've taught our chocobos how to fly, I won't be scouting this one for you, Clive. You're on your own, but not alone.
Always one more job to do, isn't there, Clive?
There is much to consider.
Believe me, Clive, I would fly with you to Origin, nay, to the end of the world. If I could. Alas, my fear of heights prevents me.
Somewhere, Sid. Can we come? I promise we'll be good.
Sid,
Did you know that chocobos are far more resilient to the effect?
I was wondering when next you'd visit. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Also, one of a race of ancient god beings, and was their creation and magic that led to the rise and spread of the Blight. A few survivors of the race fleeing to the unspoiled land of Valisthea to attempt to remake the world. For this, they created the mother crystals to harvest huge amounts of ether and sow the seeds of humanity that might one day produce a vessel strong enough to channel it. That the humans would one day develop wills of their own, they did not foresee. Valisthea, over which the mother crystals once stood vigil. Countless eons ago, Ultima arrived here, fleeing the blight that devoured his own homeland, and resolved to rebuild the world and usher in a new and final age, pure of pure reason. It was he who placed the mother crystals in each corner of the land, and they might harvest the eighth that he needs to achieve this end. No, wrong reason. New world, the paradise Ultima seeks to summon into creation, one free from the blight that almost ended his race. Though Barnabas believed that he and his fellow faithful would be allowed to join his deity there, he was mistaken. Only Ultima and his kin shall have a place in this new paradise, a paradise freed not only from blight but from humanity. For Ifrit reason, the two icons of fire unite as one, with a might that far exceeds either icon alone. The body of Ifrit and the wing of Phoenix experience close resembles that of Ultima as depicted in the ancient murals of the Circle of Malleus. Could this be the final true form of the vessels that Ultima requires to remake the world? Logos, where Ultima uses mythos to describe the vessel he has long awaited, one into which he can pour his soul and cast his supreme spell. Logos indicates its blasphemy form, a vessel over which the will of another has complete claim, making of itself a false god. Logos indicates its blasphemy, a vessel over which the will of another has a complete claim, making of itself a false god. A place beyond space and time, termed both a rift between worlds and our darkness by its creator, Ultima. Clive and Joshua were forcefully summoned here by the mad deity that they might reflect upon their transgressions. Clive and Joshua, when they ventured too close to the heart of Drake's spine, upon fighting their way free, the pair emerged to find that their victory over Ultima had resulted in shattering of the Mother Crystal. Wow. Dominant of the second Eikon of Fire Ifrit. Unlike the other dominants, Clive has secured his power to absorb icons from their hosts and wield their strength as his own. The being known as Ultima appears to crave this same power, identified Clive as Mythos, a vessel for power unlimited. However, Clive refuses to surrender himself to Ultima's will, making of this godlike being another enemy in his fight to build a world where people can live on their own terms. Making good on his promise to join Dr. Roy, join him in the fight against Ultima. Dion rallies his dragoons to the defense of Dalmeke Caparendula, saving the city from a Catholic assault. He entrusts his troops to Eugene Hamel before setting out to pledge his personal loyalty to Ross's cause. Warden of Light, knowing all too keenly how Ultima's machinations are ushering the world to its doom after the events of Twins in Twinside, Dion pledges his allegiance to Clive and Joshua Rossfield, arrive on an Enterprise just in time to ride to their brother's rescue in Stonier. Seems we're missing one person. Ada. After the archside spread across the land, her fellow villagers turned catching and departed for Rivery, leaving her alone, afraid, and in hiding. By fortune, she was found by Clive and Gav, who took her back to the safety of the hideaway. It's speculated the reason she survives is because the growing child inside of her is a bear and thus more able to resist the effects of ether. Shortly after the death of Barnabas Farmer, sign of Disbankies and Cat Spa of Ultima, Drake's head was shattered, leaving the capital of Stone Hero without Mother Crystal and King. Yeah, Willow's fucked. His Mother Crystal spine was eventually destroyed by Sid and his allies, but by this time the city had already been lost. His leader perished atop a distant spire, his citizens reduced to mindless straws, and his streets claimed by orcs and matchless beasts. Mother Crystal, Drake's spine, Mother Crystal towered over Stone here, capital of the Kingdom of Alone. The fall of Drake's tail meant that for a brief moment it was the last remaining Mother Crystal in Valisthea. That moment, however, ended abruptly when the spine fell following Clive's otherworldly struggle with Ultima. Fall of Drake's spine. In the year 878, the lower capital of Stone here, already besieged by Kashyyyk and Beastmen, was rocked yet further by the destruction of his Mother Crystal. Drake's spine in the hands of city outlaw and his companions. Ravenwood walls. Ravenwood's towering rampart fills a narrow valley betwixt two adjacent peaks, creating a nigh impenetrable barrier that serves to protect the royal capital of Stone here from armies that might attempt to approach from the southwest. Once manned by a garrison of hundreds, the walls are not empty save for a handful of orcs and those beasts of war that manage to escape from their pens. It was an independent state straddling the continents of Storm and Ash, Timberquoi's dominance here, and with Timberquois dominance here, and with it, any semblance of order was brought crashing down in the bloody Kool-Aid by Prince Dion Lesage. Not long after, twin-sized luckless inhabitants were subjected to further misfortune when the fall of the realm's Mother Crystal, by the Mother Crystal spine, caused an ancient construct to rise from beneath their city, sowing death and destruction in its wake, effectively decimating the already reduced populace. Origin: a vast structure that lay dormant beneath the crystalline dominion for countless centuries. When Ultima's scheme reached its final stages, it was summoned from the depths, sowing untold destruction and leaving bleak black skies in its wake. It eerily resembles a Mother Crystal. Mother Crystal's numerous glassy mountains that once towered over the lands of Valisthea, providing the crystal that the people of the twins relied upon in their everyday lives, while at the same time leaching aether from the earth. Clive and Josh learned that they were playing here by Ultima for that very purpose, that a creature might accumulate enough aether to cast a supremely powerful spell, one that would remake the world. Barren wastes where ether dried up entirely and no longer gives the land life. Not only does this render all magic unusable, but the ground and water are also stained darkest black, and not even the smallest seedling grows. Little to the knowledge of most Valistheans, the spreading blight is in fact driven by the Mother Crystals that drain away the land's ether from Ultima's ends. For Ultima's ends. Though the beings flew to Valisthea to escape the blight, overuse of magic by the human civilizations that followed only succeeded in despoiling this last unblemished land. Baron's dominance can cast magics without a crystal, but this comes at a cost relative to the amount of aether channel. The crystal's curse that petrifies their flesh for this reason. For this reason, also his incorporeal form prevents him from casting For this reason, Ultima's incorporeal form prevents him from casting a supremely powerful spell with which he means to make the world, and so he seeks a vessel strong enough to withstand the torrents of ether required. Great beasts, the behemoths and Fafnirs of the realm, large, dangerous beasts to whom all others bow. These creatures rule for generations as the kings of great forests or tall peaks, only to be driven from their homes by the blight and forced into unwelcome contact with humanity. They tend to have little tolerance for ethereal exposure, so it is common for them to turn a casting on a merest contact with an ether flood. That doesn't really make any sense because they have such ether powers. That's what it is. Ultima's casting primogenesis turned much of mankind directly, gifting Barnabas his Akashic army. And with the despair they wrought, he sought to strip the wills of the rest, making them, in his eyes, pure. Ultima's thralls, souls automata, largely composed of ether, whose only drive is to see that their creator's will is done. They appeared all over Valisthea after Ultima brought about primogenesis, and the skies of the realm fell dark. Sin. In Ultima's eyes, mankind's greatest sin is the awakening of free will. It's ever straying from the path their Creator laid out for them and forging one of their own. However, Clive contends that this is a sin by which Ultima is equally disdained. And indeed, if humanity is indeed Ultima's creation, does not their every action, every emotion stem from him? Yeah. Infernal Icon, a form long discarded by Ultima that brings to mind Ifrit. The icon manifested by Clive, it is seemingly incomplete, lacking as it does wings of the being created when Clive and Joshua combine the powers of Ifrit and the Phoenix. Interdimensional Ultima. In order to further test the strength of the vessel Mythos, Ultima lured both Clive and Joshua deep into the shadowy depths of his fractured mind, where he faced the brother was clad in the remnants of his crest of his erstwhile flesh, the Infernal Icon. So the Icon was his original form. A species of beasts were named Adder, so they were team following sign will load their forces in both the Malika and the prestige of Kafir. The death of King Barnabas saw shifting their legions, and they now bend the knee to Ultima and no other. Oh hell. Behemoths. Towering agents of destruction known for their distinctive dual horns and roar that can topple the mighty heavens. Simply the mention of one has been known to instill fear in the hearts of even the most seasoned warriors, and as such, few ever venture to hunt these beasts of legend, leaving them to roam the blackened hills of ash undisturbed. That is, save the scant few the royal army has somehow remarkably managed to fetter and tame for deployment on the front lines of battle. That's nuts. These guys are nasty.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Alright guys, that's all it for thanks for watching. That's all it for this one guys. Brushing 3 out.